Hey, it's Fabric Queen Tarot. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are going to get started here with an overall daily message for you. I know you've been patiently waiting, and I'm terribly sorry about the delay here. But you know how it goes. Life happens, right? Right. And you know what? What's even more fascinating about that is when life happens, guess what else happens? You start growing, you start evolving here, all right? And things start changing within your life, don't they? Mm-hmm. Things start happening, you start seeing, you start feeling, you start hearing overall things. Yeah. And believe it or not, that's what keeps you moving, doesn't it? And this crazy thing we call life, right? Right. But we've got a message here for you today, all right? And so we are going to dive in immediately here. And most importantly here, I'm hearing somebody's not ready, okay? Somebody's not ready for all this, all right? As much as what they thought they were ready, and maybe that's you, you're not ready, are you? I know you're not, because I see the Seven of Cups here. And I feel like, you know what, it's time, okay, for you to take a step back here, all right? Maybe possibly, you know what, take a good look at the big picture here within the situation. Because as much as what you're not ready, you do have options. You do have choices, okay? It's not like your hands are tied here. I see that, you know what, within this situation here, you can make a choice. You can make a move, all right? But it's all with regards to what it is you want, what it is that you need. I think you've been doing a little bit too much daydreaming lately. And I'm hearing it's time, okay? It's time. The time is now, most importantly. Eight of Pentacles here for you today, too. And it's time for you to create some overall balance, okay, with regards to your work, but yet finding time for you to play most significantly here. And it's important for your creativity, okay? So you're able to be a little bit more creative. I know you've got some high standards here, but from what I'm hearing and seeing here with this card, you pour a lot of passion into what it is that you do. And yet, even with the heart, right here, Three of Swords here, even when your heart was broken, you still poured out that passion. You didn't stop. I feel like you've gone through a significant amount of heartbreak, suffering, overall pain, loss within this area here. And as easy as it is for me to say, you know what? It's better to live with the overall truth than to live a lie. And that is easy to say, isn't it? It's easy for anybody to say that up until you're the one that's have to go through it, right? Okay, when you have to experience the overall heartbreak, the suffer, the loss, the pain here. Because we all go through it, don't we? Yeah, we do. And yet, we can find ourselves holding on to that grief, that pain, that suffering. And maybe right now, you're holding on to that. Yeah. So I urge you to take a quick look here. Because I also see the Four of Cups here in the reverse here. And I see you wanting to break free from this. I see you not wanting to overall carry this grief, this overall loss, this heartbreak, the suffering around with you any longer here. And you just want to choose to be happy. You just want to be overall happy within your life here. And then I see the Five of Wands here in the reverse here. And I think for the most part, you've been kind of avoiding this situation, all right? You find yourself avoiding the fact of having to face it, that, you know what, you just want to be happy and you don't want to carry this around. You don't want to hang on to this any longer. And rather than dealing with it at hand, you've kind of just tucked it off to the side here, all right? And yet, when I look at the Eight of Swords here, what you don't realize is that's what's making you and holding you here in this position. It's preventing you from moving forward here within your life here by staying stuck and stagnant in one spot. And believe it or not, at any given moment, any given time here, you can make a choice, okay? You can take that first step here. Because, to be honest here, nobody's imprisoning you. All right? Nobody is keeping you here in this spot. You can break free any moment. The only thing that's keeping you where you're at right here, right now, today, is you. That's right. It's you. It's you who has made the overall decision to still remain the victim. You who has made the decision to imprison yourself here with regards to where you're at within your life here. I see the Tower card in the reverse here. And right now, there you go. Confirmation. Yeah. It's the fear of all the suffering. Okay? It's, in essence, not having any certainty here within regards to your life, within your situation. But it's also feeling that confinement, all right? Like you're supposed to remain here. Like somebody said, for this long period of months or years, you are to remain confined in one place. And boy, I'll tell you what, you've been very obedient, haven't you? Of course you have. You've kept yourself confined. You kept yourself imprisoned in a spot where you had every right to take that first step, but you chose not to, didn't you? Yes. Because you were just trying to avoid a conflict here. That's right. When I see the Seven of Swords here in the reverse here, somebody here is about to come clean, all right? Somebody here is about to admit and take accountability here within a situation. And when this happens, and I believe it's going to be you, this here is going to give you that freedom. Okay? It's going to be that freedom overall here. So you can finally choose happiness. Because you've been in this position, this spot, for far too long is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing it's going to take a revelation, okay, for this to happen within your mind here, to realize this. Yeah. And when this does happen, Ace of Pentacles, not only are you going to get your freedom, but you're going to open yourself up to some new opportunities. Okay? And you're going to be taking action with regards to these opportunities. You're no longer going to be withdrawn. All right? You are definitely going to be stepping out and stepping into the limelight here. I see so many new ventures here within your situation. And I see the Page of Swords here also. And you know what? All I got to tell you right now with good overall advice with this is think before you act. Because as you know with the 3 C's, choice, chance, and change. No matter which order you want to put these in, think before you act. Because I'm looking at this card here, and I'm seeing somebody who's very, very restless, okay? And somebody who's put a lot of mental energy into this. And the thing of it is, it's that reminder for you to understand that when this overall change takes place, it's not just going to affect you, okay? It is going to affect everything and everybody around you. For sure. Now, this could, overall, with the Knight of Wands in reverse here, make some people angry, okay? Maybe make some people act impulsive here. Maybe make some people want to behave a little bit reckless here when this overall takes place. But you know what? In the end, I see the World card. And I feel like whatever effort, whatever work you have put into this overall situation, it's finally going to bring something to completion here. It really seriously is. And it's going to bring in a lot of success. Now, I don't know if you've manifested this. You very well could have. But here's the thing. It's more about that realization here. That realization within yourself. That no longer are you a victim. No longer do you have to stay confined, withdrawn here. It's okay to come out. It's okay. You don't have to avoid a conflict anymore. It's about remembering who you are, where you came from, the work you did to get to this point is what I'm hearing most significantly. And a lot of this also has to do with your career and your money. Yes, it does. So with that, let me tell you, whatever it is that you're doing for work, you know what? There's a lot of competition, and I think you knew this, okay, going into this. I really do. And you knew you were going to have to spend a little, but very little here. And yet, you negotiated with somebody. You were able to come to an overall agreement here with regards to what it was that you were doing. I don't believe you asked permission. I don't think you have to ask permission. I think you literally had to discuss it and explain, this is what I'm doing, and I'm moving forward with it. And it was something overall that was going to work great for both parties involved here. Now, you might have gotten some overall training, okay, to do what it is that you're doing. But to you, it was more like a win-win situation here, right? It was a situation where you knew you could win at. Yeah. And at the same time, repair your overall credit. I think it's beautiful. And yet, be able to pay your bills. Yeah. So you won in multiple ways here, didn't you? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And there was a little bit of follow-up you had to do. But I don't think you had any problems with it or quorums, did you? No. And yet, you're still seeing everybody out there with signs all over the place. We're hiring, we're hiring. And maybe you felt like, you know what, searching for an overall job here, something extra you could do on the side. And you know what? You're going to get that interview. In fact, I feel like within this situation, somebody's going to be contacting you. I don't even think overall you're going to have to search or look too far here, because somebody here is going to be reaching out to you. This is going to be a little bit unexpected. You don't see this coming. I also feel like, you know what, there might be a contract or two you might have to sign with regards to this. But, you know, they already know what type of work you do, okay? They've already seen your performance, all right? And from my understanding here, they're very, very happy with what it is that you do here. And they love your overall creativity. So with that in mind too, you know what? The world is your oyster here, honey. You are the pearl. And there's going to be a little bit of overtime, but I don't think you're going to mind, are you? Because you know exactly what's going to come out of that, what it is that you're going to receive. Yeah. So keep all your receipts here, because I feel like you're going to be needing it for tax season, all right? But keep this in mind too. There is going to be some deadlines here you're going to have to meet, all right? Not that I don't think that you're not capable of it, because you are, but I also see them doing a background check on you just to make sure, double check here. So get ready and understand micromanaging. You're going to have to quit micromanaging all those other things here within your life, because I feel like all your concentration is going to be needed. It's going to be needed to put on this, most importantly. Now, when we take a good look here at the love department, what are we going to see here today? Because there again, somebody here is just coming out of that overall victim mentality stage here, all right? And they're finding out that they're able to take those first steps here. There's nothing to hold them back, even though they weren't ready. So let's see where this is going, all right? It's the fact of the matter behind it. You're going to wind up meeting your soulmate. That's what's going to happen. For some of you, you are already with your soulmate, and you're going to realize this person's your soulmate. That's right. Others of you, you'll be meeting them. And this is going to be happening very, very soon here. So you're clearly going to have to decide what it is that you want when this comes to you. You've got a decision to make here. I feel like you're going to be having a lot of heart-to-heart conversations here moving forward, discussing your feelings with each other. And there's going to be a lot of forgiving and a lot of learning within this process here. I feel like you and this soulmate apparently have known each other from before. And there's some past issues here that still need a little bit of healing, all right? But if you can heal those, you're going to experience a hell of a lot more love in this area. You really seriously are. I also see a lot of flirting going on here between the two of you. But there's also this codependency here. And somebody's overall addictions here might play a factor with regards to this situation. And when this comes about, you got to understand, it's going to be safe for you to love this person. It really, truly is. because there are going to be a lot of romantic feelings here. I'm hearing these are romantic feelings you're not going to be able to deny. All right? I feel like these are worth exploring. This is something where they are really real here. Okay? And this is going to be a new type of love that you're not accustomed to. That's right. So whatever you do, you give this relationship a chance. And I'm seeing angel wings in the background, so understand here. I see your angels here. They're embracing this, okay? And believe it or not, what you don't realize, at the bottom of the deck, there's a reconciliation card here. I feel within this situation here, more than likely at one point, one time within your life here, whether this was a past life or a past relationship here, you were with your soulmate. I don't believe you're with your soulmate right now. I feel like there was a lot of hurt, a lot of anger, a lot of trauma with regards to this. But what I do see here is you coming back together with your soulmate here. I'm seeing reconciliation. And I feel like that's why there is so much forgiving and learning here within this situation. And a lot of heart-to-heart conversations here. And I feel like you're going to have two choices. You either choose them or you choose yourself here. But it's entirely up to you. Because amazingly enough, you've attracted this person, okay? You've drawn this person in. I feel like you might have just recently here gone through a glow up, okay? You've done a lot of inner healing, a lot of inner work on yourself here, most importantly. And, you know, when you did that, funny as it is, when you started changing your mindset, your overall feelings, your overall looks started changing too, and you had this glow about yourself, this overall shine. And that in itself started attracting somebody significant, all right? Because they liked what they seen. And, yeah, they're coming in to make the move here, all right? Believe it or not. But we have to touch on your overall angel cards here, because there is an angel message for you, and your angels have got something to say about this. So let's dig in here quick. And then we're going to get you on your way here, because I know as well as what you do, you got places to go, people to see, right? So let's find out what your angels have to say here. 777, good luck. They're wishing you good luck here, all right? And a lot of high vibes, 1144 here with regards to this. And 1515, it's called that big break. So, boy, let me tell you, tied in with all of this here, you are about to get the biggest break you could possibly imagine. You really are. Because what I'm seeing here is you finally being content, all right? I'm seeing you, whether you just had a spiritual awakening or this is divine intervention that's taken place within your life here, but your angels here are saying good luck, okay? Good luck with all this. This message is most likely to reach you during the most intense uncertainty you could ever imagine. And you're going to come out winning from everything that may come your way, all right? It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share. Yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. And there's so many high vibrations here. And there again, divine intervention is coming into play again for you, because I'll tell you what, this is going to lead you to some very, very big ventures here within your life. Some fated events actually here. But you're going to be called to have some faith here, okay? And a lot of this has got to do with your overall purpose here, because you knew you were meant for this higher calling. Love and other happiness lurks right around the corner. And it will be something much better than your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like-minded people just like you. And this is definitely going to exceed your overall expectations. Because with that 1515, you're getting that big break here. And this is a very, very big break. This is an opportunity for you, most importantly, okay? Because there's help coming. There's extra cash coming your way, or some other support that's coming your way. So keep going, whatever you do. Have fun performing your tasks. And the most tremendous success here comes from passion, all right? All your efforts are going to be rewarded here big time. So get ready, because this here is what's going to create a lot of excitement within your life, a lot of overall movement here for you. And yet, you are going to be reaching your goal. Okay, this goal that you set some time ago is what I'm hearing here. So keep your focus. Keep creating whatever it is that you're creating here, because you are going to be making tremendous amounts of overall progress here. Whether it's in your career, whether it's with regards to love, and maybe, overall maybe, with regards to you as an individual. And the biggest break, I think, would be the fact of the matter behind it. All three of these areas of your life are definitely going to be making progress. So God bless. I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful day. All right. And if you're in line and want a private session with me, feel free to reach out. Okay. Drop me an email. Let me know here, fabricqueentarot@gmail.com. And I will be more than happy to book a session with you. And with that, we will be talking later.